Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Managing to sign stars at this trade deadline is not as simple a task as it seems, due to teams asking for a very high price for their players. The Warriors want to sign a player from the Utah Jazz who would make a perfect fit with the Warriors squad, both defensively and offensively. Warriors want to bring Jazz star, but rival wants Warriors young stars. At the 46:11 mark, Lowe asks McMahon what's the price for Markkanen. McMahon says that with educated speculation he says that Brandon Podziemski. I do think that if Podziemski is not in the deal, there wouldn't be the deal. Lowe then responds, so Podziemski and 3 to 4 Warriors first-round picks and swaps unprotected, betting against the Warriors going forward with Steph aging and Markkanen as the guy, and Draymond aging as well. This matches the rumors we've heard and makes you wonder if this is holding up a potential trade. Podziemski was a great rookie for the Warriors and could be a nice part of the Utah Jazz for years to come. On top of that, it's likely the Warriors want to field the most competitive team they can for Steph Curry as he continues towards his eventual retirement. Are they pressed to make something happen? Markkanen would absolutely put the Warriors back into playoff contention and would make the final years of Steph Curry's career much more interesting. The question is, are the Jazz willing to make this happen? McMahon also mentions that other teams think that Markkanen extending makes it more likely for Utah to get the pieces they want. It certainly feels like the Warriors are pushing for a trade now, while other potential suitors are waiting for an extension to happen. They mentioned the Spurs during the podcast. Perhaps they're the team wanting him to be under a long-term contract? According to Tim McMahon, Brandon Podziemski would need to be a part of a potential Lauri Markkanen trade for it to happen. It may be just that simple for the Utah Jazz and the Golden State Warriors to make Lauri Markkanen trade. Warriors have best package for former NBA Most Improved Player. The Golden State Warriors are the only remaining suitor aggressively pursuing the 2023 NBA Most Improved Player Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz, according to Anthony Slater of The Athletic. They are in this Lauri Markkanen-stalled hunt basically. I think they're probably the premier team that has had the best package on the table. If Lauri Markkanen had been traded at this point, I think we all agree it would be the Warriors, Slater said on the Warriors Plus Minus podcast with Marcus Thompson too on July 11. Then Slater went on to eliminate all other reported teams who pursued a Markkanen trade. The Sacramento Kings have bowed out. The San Antonio Spurs don't seem as thirsty. Oklahoma City, that's one of the biggest things that has happened to the Warriors. OKC has pivoted. They've gone Alex Caruso, they've gone Isaiah Hartenstein, and their team is a little bit set, particularly their future money. It feels like it's down to the Warriors. The Warriors or stay with the Jazz. The Kings came close to a Markkanen deal, according to Yahoo Sports' Jake Fisher, before they pivoted to DeMar DeRozan via sign-and trade with the Chicago Bulls. On the other hand, the Spurs have already added veteran forward Harrison Barnes in that DeRozan 3-team deal with the Kings. It's increasingly likely, despite the Warriors putting out the best offer, that Markkanen will be a Jazz to start the season.